Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good afternoon to everyone. It is almost past 8 minutes. Okay, but still, thank you very much. Okay, for tuning to my YouTube channel. Uh, First of all, welcome to for those who are not in this course but joining together, having this session. And for those who are in my class, welcome to all of you to our second lecture regarding on marketing management. And today I will share you a little bit information regarding on developing marketing strategies and plan. Okay, hope we can finish all the topics, and inshallah we are open for any question from the floor. And then hopefully you have question for the last topic discussed. Okay, uh, please don't keep away. Okay, please actively participate in the group in order for you to comprehend, to understand more on the topic that we already discussed. Okay. Okay. So so far, hopefully you are in good condition once again. Pray for your safety, for your health. Okay, please make sure you practice good hygiene, and please avoid to mingle around. Okay, make sure practice social distancing. Okay, and then wear mask everywhere you go, especially crowded area. Okay, and if you don't have any necessity, if you don't have anything that much important to do, please avoid to go out from your home, even though it's quite boring. Okay, please, this is time you can utilize, you can use to watch, maybe for those who have Netflix, anything YouTube as well. Okay, this is the time to spend your time, especially watching my channel. Okay, because there are certain event that make Malaysians so worry. Okay, especially in terms of number of COVID cases going up again. Even though it's much more can be controlled as they said, but we as a Malaysian should also not uh, avoid anything that already practice. Okay, which is we fight for quite long time, few months, to make sure number of cases going down, but it's happened just few months, around 2 months ago, and now we're facing a great number, and then shoot back to practice a new normal in our daily life. Okay, so take care of yourself, and we will have our live session throughout the semester. Okay, for those who are already back to your house, your rent house, please make sure among you also practicing the whatever we call it as LP. I mean, practice good hygiene, make sure the space is clean. Okay, if you quite hardworking person, wash your everything in the house. Okay, maybe once a week. Okay, to make sure everything in good condition. Okay, nice smell. Okay, and especially your kitchen. I know I was the one who rent a house together with the friends. Okay, the matters regarding on kitchens cleanliness level, toilets, whatever kind of those uh, you found in the house should be taken care uh, to the level which is very clean. Okay, it's a responsibility among the members. Okay, not only one person in the house, but all together. Make sure the hygiene should not practice together. Okay, together. It's a simple thing to make sure the rubbish put into the dustbin. It's very common. It's very common. Maybe it's not your practice at your home, because at your home you may left all those things to your parent to do it, and you think that's not important for you right now if you rent a house. Even though you're at home, also do please change your lifestyle and make sure your good hygiene practice uh, always be with you. Okay. Today we will talk about developing marketing strategies, which is this is the when you study marketing management, which require every members in this course to participate in developing a marketing plan. Okay, so the instruction, all the detail will be uploaded soon, inshallah, and it should be held by group. Okay, because you will have a presentation, online presentation. Maybe we can have uh, more uh, pleasant platform. Inshallah, we will try to find one. Okay, and we will discuss which platform is suitable for all of us. Okay, all right. It's a purpose for to make sure you practice communication skill during the presentation process. All right. Okay, for those who are not having opportunity to join us, okay, please make sure you log into the learning management system, USAS learning management system, to have the link and watch this call it video. Okay, so we move to the slide. All right. Okay, and still understanding marketing management, still on the earliest part in this book. Okay, so today we will talk about the marketing plan. Okay, developing marketing strategies and plan. We will discuss a bit how a corporation do their plan, how they divide the roles between functions, between the level of management and different kind of product. All right. Okay. So, what the issues that we discussed today is about how marketing affect customers' value. Since when we talk about the definition of marketing, is a process of creating of value. Another way around, we call it as a value creation, which is uh, beneficial to the parties that produce, and also beneficial to those party who need it. All right. So marketing actually uh, enhancing the experience uh, between both party that involved in the exchange process. Okay, that's the first issue. Second issue is how this strategic planning carry out at different level of the organization, because we have a few levels in the organization. If you set up a business, okay, normally you just only think about only one person in a business. Actually, when talking about business, there are a lot of functions that work together and propel the business operation to the right direction, which is determined direction. Okay, what you have determined before you start, that the engine will go. Okay, so we have the corporate level, we have the functional level, we have the operational level. Okay, we will talk in detail after this. Okay, what does a marketing plan include, and then what the element should be have in the marketing plan. Okay, some of you might familiar with the marketing plan. They already practice a lot developing a marketing plan. Some of you, I believe, are already involved in business. Okay, already success in making developing a marketing plan. Okay, it just sharing if you have something more uh, interesting, more um, okay, something that attract us to know. I welcome for you to share with us. Okay, all right. So, okay, what we'll find in this chapter? Okay, the process. Okay, process, insightful, creative strategy, developing the right marketing strategy over time requires blends of discipline. Yes, of course, it's not only marketing department. It's not only talking about marketing or marketing as a one standalone process. Actually, is a required combination between function to make sure all the marketing plan run well. Okay. First, firms must stick to a strategy, but also constantly improve it. Okay, this is the way how you to make sure your business going forward. Okay, your business might have the state where they didn't move backward, but also not moving forward, since you are not adapting, you are not improving, you are not aware with the current need, current marketing needs. Okay, this is uh, should not be practices by the business owner. Okay, in today's fast-changing market world, identifying the best long-term strategy is crucial but challenging. Right now, what we having today, what we have is almost around almost 10 months already, nearly 11 months, because started the outbreak on December 2019, and it's still ongoing. Most of the business suffer a lot, even automatic or remote type of business operation also affected uh, in conjunction or because of the COVID-19 outbreak. Okay, the successful corporation, successful business uh, during this situation is a business where they can afford to improve, aware of adopting new business model, using new technology. Okay, finding current market needs, current market requirement. Okay, that's those company will be succeed. All right. Okay. Marketing and customer value. Okay. Since when we talk about marketing, I'm already mentioned uh, there's a value creation there. Okay. To make sure that creation or values are delivered successfully, you need to have a good relationship with your customer. Okay, Good relationship mean not having personal relationship, but it's about business relationship where you taking care of their needs. You handle any complaints that arise among the customer, any problem during the process, and uh, anything that related to the experience of customer acquiring their values. Okay, all the matters are related on that will giving you advantage if you have master on it. Okay, a company can win only by fine-tuning the value delivery process and choosing, providing, and communicating superior value. Okay, some of us might think everything needs money to make sure it's going into what we want. It going I just call if some people might say everything needs money. Okay, so without money, we somehow must pass all those opportunities just in front of us. Okay, so the fine tuning process, the creativity should be come together in order to get successful in business. Okay. All right. Traditional view of marketing. This is what normally we think of. First, make something and then sell it. Okay. When we just looking for someone selling, approach somebody, persuade somebody, telling somebody, that is marketing. Alhamdulillah. Okay. The traditional view will not work, however, in economies where people face abundance of choices. Okay. What the new belief? Marketing begin with the planning process. Mean back to the marketing oriented businesses, they usually will analyze whatever market needs first before they develop their product and offer back to the market. Okay, why? Even though when we think about this, it will involve some cost, but to provide, to offer the actual values that demanded by the market, we call it as a very cost-effective strategy. Okay. All right. Okay. Value creation and delivery consists of three parts. First, choosing the value. Okay, choosing the value, segment the market, select target market, and develop the offering. You know who your prospective customer first before you going to develop the product. Okay, why we need such action? Because we don't want to offer something that are not demanding, something are not demanded by the market. One. Second, we invest too much on something that are not familiar by the market. Okay, we can educate, but somehow it requires more cost. Okay, more cost. If you have a lot of investment or you have a lot of money, you can do it, but it has some drawback which affect the way how you earn back the revenues. Okay, so providing the value after you know your market, after you select the target market, okay, then you develop the product. Okay, determine the price and what kind of channel that you want to use. Okay, if your product going to be kind of exclusive product, it shouldn't be available in the night market. That's one example. If your product going to someone who are looking similarity in terms of image, but less cost incurred. I mean here for intensive market, you can distribute intensively to the market. Everywhere can find your product. That's why if you talk about Mercedes, if you talk something more luxury, you cannot find in certain cities. Okay, you might find those products in the major cities, which consist in that cities the group, the people who are afford to buy those kind of product. Okay, that's much more important. When you learn marketing channel, we know how to deal with it. Okay, third, communicating the value through the sales force, how you develop your sales force, how the sales force will work, approach the market, presenting the product, the values that created by the company. Okay, the way how you use the internet right now, internet much more powerful in communicating the product. Okay, so many social media on the internet right now that people can utilize, business can utilize. Even Maiden also utilize TikTok, for example, to approach the prospect customer. Okay, the internet, the advertising and communication tools. The way how you communicate will change. Will change according to the situation. All right. Okay, hope you can get that. All right. The value chain introduced by the Marco Porter. Okay. He found 5 primary and 4 support activities. What are the 5? Okay. The sequence of bringing material into the business. Okay. Last few slides says that traditional marketing, people will talk about approaching selling activity. Okay. Right now, in today's marketing environment, marketing not only talking about selling. When talking about the value creation, mean it must come from the process where you acquire the resource. Okay, either you are a trader, either you are a manufacturer, either you are organization. Okay, of course, organization didn't develop any product, but they offer services. So they acquire other resources to make sure their services will be delivered successfully. Okay, so inbound logistics, converting them into final product, which is the operation, shipping out final product, the outbound logistic, marketing them, selling and servicing them, which is after sales service, after sales support. Okay, that's why right now when you bought something online, okay, the more convenient, the more pleasure experience where from the start you get the product, you place an order, after you receive the product in your hand, you will be in touch by the who's that? Customers service support. Okay, if you don't have such relationship, you might have less experience, less delightful experience with your seller. Okay, for those who are taking care everything, every single process that you're facing, you will be you'll be some interest in them, and you have the intention to make a future purchase. Sure, right? Okay, so next, what are the support activities? Okay, the procurement, technology development, human resource management, and firm infrastructure. Okay, Porter said to create a value chain, good value chain, okay, to make sure all the product run well, okay, it needs the structure, it needs the manpower, which is human resource right here. Okay, it needs the asset to make sure logistic are in order. Okay, and you have right technology to use. In our old time, then there's no such smartphone. My old time, not your old time. My old time, there's no such smartphone. And buying product online is quite exclusive for some of us. Okay, since the company like Dell already practice online purchase, but it's very rare. It's very rare, and people are not having confident in doing such transaction. Right now, everything goes online. Even your money also cannot be immersed as a physical money anymore. You put into just kind accounting number. Okay, money in term of number. Okay, just going around that number. Less from you, increase in others, and that company also buying, purchasing, whatever. So you adopting new technology in your business and keep updating will ensure your business successful. Okay. The question is, how good are you to do to adopt all this development, the you call it as such very speedy development in terms of technology. Okay, even right now we in the unknown or very uncertain situation. Okay, so you must have the brave, your courage to push yourself as a business owner to move on. Okay, all right, the application of the value chain model. Okay, the mean cost performer in each value creating activity. Hope I can share with you the details on the topic like I promised last week. Okay, please pray for that for my time and the opportunity to share with you. Okay, the firm should estimate competitor costs and performances as benchmark against which to compare its own cost and performance. That's why always I'm saying here in other type of business courses, okay, your competitor is not your enemy. Your competitor is your mirror, is your place where you can study how good you are in the market. Okay, it should go further and study the best of class practices of the world best companies. Okay, when doing business, most of us we assume that okay, I want to sell nasi lemak. Once again, I always like to use food or any kind of call it as a consumer product as an example. Okay, when you want to sell nasi lemak, You just think about what kind of ingredient required to produce nasi lemak, right? But before make sure your product come to life, available to the market, you should do this. You should have, uh, yes, some people might say, yeah, you must have courage, must have the motivation, you must have the we call it determination, and of course, when related to the Muslim daily activities, you must make sure your obligation, your submission in religion, anything that related to ibadah, you must practice to make sure you're successful. Yes, of course, but to make sure your product carefully planned, carefully produced, you must have this. Okay. First, sensing. Okay. Market sensing process. Okay. You scan the market. You get to know every single situation happening around. Okay. It's very important to make sure your product redundant with other offer by the competitors. Why are we not having same product with other competitor? Because you don't want to hijack their consumer or their customer. At the same time, you might losing the same customer if other people comes in or other competitor comes in. This is what I want to share. One of our colleague share this. Okay, a guy, I don't know, either makcik or auntie. In Malay we call makcik. Want to sell nasi lemak. Okay. Once again, nasi lemak. All right. Sorry. Are you having your lunch already? Okay. Right now is high tea, so get some drink together while watching this. Okay. What happened here? She want to sell nasi lemak. Okay. In the current market, there's already 5 competitors or 5 players. Okay. That was in the same time they are already there quite few times. Mean quite long times already. Okay. So you are the new one, you become the 6th. What happened? Okay. To make sure having competitive advantage over other 5 competitor beside us or beside her, okay, she sends, okay, she study, okay, what time those customer comes in, walk in, buy their what you call it, nasi lemak, all those condiments, okay, curry puff. I didn't remember in English name. We call it as condiment, right? All right. So she studied and she tried to get something. What are the competitive advantage that she can make to make sure her business successful? What happened in the realization process? Okay, I mean, to get to know, she very well in making nasi lemak, but she newly as a newcomer, as a new entrant to the market, quite challenging. So During the research and development process, she identified that around maybe, for example, 6 to 8:30 is a very high peak time or high traffic. Mean people will walk in and buy their food and bring to the office. Okay, as a breakfast. So she tried to strategize. Strategize. Because the target market is already there, but how to acquire all those consumer to come to her stall to buy nasi lemak, to buy their nasi lemak. So lastly, she made a strategy where not not the same as a competitor have done, but she making only half, because everyone using the big tumbler, big flask, not tumbler, flask, and quite frightened. As a newcomer, quite frightened. How come to finish all those nasi lemak in short time, while having another 5 competitors in the same area? So she's making half from the flask, fill half only, and I just said they cook half only, and bring to the store and sell it. Okay, of course, some of the people, okay, some of them, some of us, around 100 is almost around 6, below than 20. They are kind of people who like to try something new. Okay, that we call it as a market adoption process, adoption level. Okay, we have the innovative, we have the we call it initiator, the majority, early majority, late majority. We have the laggard. Okay, we have the 5 this kind of groups. Okay, six around. I'm not sure. 6 people out of 10 will try this something newly offer. Okay, and what happened? What happened during this the event? Let's assume 6% bought her nasi lemak. Okay, and back in mind, I was already said that she's very well in cooking nasi lemak. Okay, maybe she went for the course to only cook nasi lemak, so she master in it. So what happened? Nasi lemak so delicious, and of course something delicious we will tell other people to have it too, right? For sure, something delicious we will tell other people, hey, I just bought nasi lemak and you must try, very nice. Okay, so one point that make different to uplift the value of this kakak or makcik selling nasi lemak, because she have already cooked only half. What people say about her strategy? You must buy when this 6% at first day, telling others you must come earlier than others. Okay, as you can see, around 6 to 8:30. Okay, this alley or road full with people bought their nasi lemak, their condiment, whatever, their foods generally. I just arrived at 6 and nasi lemak already half. Other people still full. Okay, other people plus still full, but this makcik, this auntie already half sold. Okay, she never aware of that 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 statement because it's already told by the people who bought their cinema. So other people think that they should come earlier than 6 o'clock in the morning because they want to try very delicious nasi lemak. If no, they might uh, lose or not having such nice or delicious nasi lemak if you are late. So it become competitive advantage, and every day this auntie will cook only half as strategy successful. No need because you must predict how much you want to earn actually for sure, but the strategy if done well, you must consistent and you make sure the value creation consistently delivered to the customer. That much more important. Okay, having new customer is our purpose of the existence, but to retain the existing customer also is our job. It's a bit on a job because we survive because of their purchase. Okay, so the customer acquisition process, the customer relationship management process, okay, how well you know your customer, and the fifth, the fulfillment management process, how to make sure the delivery process done in right condition, right direction, your if you promise, you deliver it as promised. Okay, that will show how good your business. Okay, right. I need the capability inside and outside of the organization. Okay, strong company develop superior capability in this core business process. Strong company also re-engineer their workflow and be cross-functional. Okay, to make sure strategize everything. Many companies have partnered with supplier and distributor to create a superior value delivery network. Okay, somehow they don't want to offer by themselves, but they acquire or they outsource the activity to other company to complement and to enhance the experience of their customer. Okay, right. Okay, to be successful, firm needs to look for competitive advantage beyond its own operation. Like just what I have give you, uh, it's something not related actually, but it's work. Okay, and it becomes the we call it the positioning of your business. Okay, okay, you can read by yourself later, inshallah. Okay, the core competency. Okay, the key is to own or nurture the resources and competency that make up the essence of the business. Outsource if competency is cheaper and available. You can outsource if you have the capability for sure. Okay, if you don't have the capability, you don't have the resources to acquire outsource uh, to outsource the activity. You may not have the opportunity to have one. Okay, core competency has three characteristics. Okay, make a significant contribution to perceived customer benefit, application in a wide variety of market, and it's difficult for computer to imitate. Okay. That what you call it as core competency. You master in what area you involve. Okay, mean you very well versed. You know everything. If you don't, people easily copy. People easily jump and claim this is their competitive advantage. Okay, right. This is what I told you: market sensing, customer linking, and channel bonding. Okay. Without customer, you cannot survive. Without customer, without your customer, you cannot have a good earning from the market. It is very important for you to take care of them and make sure they are very well treated. Okay, very well treated. Okay, I'm on to. Okay, this is what Asian companies. Okay, from the McKinsey finding, okay, expand quickly to capture global market. As we already know, China market already blown out worldwide. Okay, become atomizer, become asset light by using intangible. Okay, we are the also people who emerge something that new. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, the central role of strategic planning. Okay, companies focus on the customer and are organized to respond effectively to changing customer needs. They have one staff marketing department, and their other department also accept the concept that the customer is king. Okay, why? Why saying that marketing and other department? Because we are required marketing is a function where make sure the creation of value until the value delivery process in very smoothly, very well delivered. Okay, along the line, along the process, it's require other function to support. That's why Potter's already mentioned the infrastructure, the technology, the human resource, okay, the finance. It should come together as a one giant engine, uh, supported by fueling by the uh, like ignite by fuel, ignite through fueling, and it run well. Okay. Okay, be a successful CMO, Chief Marketing Officer. Okay, if you have vision of you have the ambition to become a Chief Marketing Officer, you must act as the visionary for the future of the company, adaptive marketing capability, win the war for marketing talent. Yeah, or for sure, so many talent out there. Okay, how you presenting yourself, show yourself, selling yourself is much more important to win the competition. Okay, tighten the alignment with sale. Okay, of course, when talking about marketing, okay, we always talk about sale. Okay, this is what also ordinary people perceive. Talking about marketing, selling. But yes, for sure, selling is one major activity should be done to acquire revenues. Okay. So fifth, accept the community for returns on marketing spending. Okay. You must accountable and you must be someone who responsible on what you have spent. Okay, the marketing plan. Yes, this is part where you need to look together. Okay, the task that we be given we become into group inshallah, and we don't have so many groups since we have less number in terms of the participant. It's okay, but still need group because I want to make sure you involve in what we call it as communication or communication skill. Okay, it's much important for you as a one who will jump into the real world, real business, and become one who are talented uh, in marketing discipline. Okay, so the marketing plan is the central instrument for directing and coordinating the marketing effort. Okay, to develop a business plan, marketing is a one major part to make sure that plan well. Okay, the marketing plan operate on two levels, strategy and tactical. Okay, what the strategic plan, what are the tactical plan? Okay, the strategic plan lays out target market and the value proposition, and the tactical plan specify the product, the promotion, merchandising, the pricing, sales channel, and service. Okay, why they are having two parts? Because first part comes from the corporate level. Okay, the vision, the mission, uh, how you develop that objective. But from the tactical part, to materialize everything that was point out during the strategic plan is the tactical plan. Okay, through the product development, promotion plan, how you merchandising, how you put your product into the retailers to make sure available to your target market. Okay, what kind of channel that you want to use, how much this channel costs you, and what kind of service you should provide after, no, before, during, and also after consumer attain the term product. Okay, alright, this is strategic planning, implementation, and control process. Okay, you will see here the corporate planning, division planning. Okay, should be inflow. How about having sole proprietor business? Yes, you should go one by one in order to make your business successful. Okay, you must plan because you involve investing some money to produce a product. You don't want, okay, when we talk about the investment, okay, we will talk about the return on investment. How much are the return for 100 ringgit investment, for example? Okay, what kind of strategy that can make 1,000 from 100 investment? This is very crucial and very tough questions that need to be answered by the owner. If you run solely or run alone, if you have such a big organization, you have call it as a good structure from the general manager until the operation, the technical person. You should divide or delegate all those work to different people in it. And different people have different job scope, and they have their role to complete all the tasks given as planned. Lastly, we achieve whatever strategic plan have mentioned, achieve through the tactical of the activities down here. Okay, as a business owner, the operation is a tactical part. Okay, right? Okay. Alright. Okay. This is a thing that related to the corporate and division strategic planning. Okay, some people might not familiar with the strategic business unit. Okay, this is I will show you one by one, inshallah. Okay, let's move. Okay, all right. Since we're talking about the marketing plan, you should consider this. Okay, you should have this. You should develop the vision. You should develop the mission, the objective, the goals. Okay. If you don't have much idea how to develop those things, you make assess. This is time where you can utilize the Google. You can read from the others resources. Okay. and make sure you know how to develop this statement. Okay, it's very important because it will we call it align all those tactical plan into what strategic plan already stated. Okay, all right, let's go one by one. Okay, the key question to ask in defining corporate mission. Okay, if you selling food, you need to answer this: what is our business? Okay, who is the customer? Sure, you must know your business is. Don't jumble up, don't put everything, because your business might be mixed, and also later you can control. Who is the customer? Your target market, your prospective customer, you should know. It's not something that you go blindly. Just go to the market, I'm selling their product. Come here. Unfortunately, when you open your eyes, nobody in front of you. You are selling nasi lemak once again, just in front of the rubber trees. Rubber, I call it rubber plantation field. What for? For rubber taper, or maybe only two rubber tapers. You producing nasi lemak around 50. How about the 48? That just example from me. Okay, can be another example for you. Maybe you have another one. All right. See, what is the value to the customer? What are you trying to bring to your customer? What will our business be? And what should our business be? Okay. All right. So what the purpose of mission statement? To share with manager, employees, and also customer. Customer need to know also which direction your company go. Yeah. This is very much important since it will motivate among the members, for sure, the internal members of the organization, to work together, strive together to achieve that mission. Okay, a clear, thoughtful mission statement provides employees with a shared sense of purpose, direction, and objective. That's why when talking about the USAS mission, we have four USAS, four missions: academic excellence, research. We have we call it as social involvement. Then another one is internalization. So to realize all those missions, every kind of activity that conducted here must align with the mission that organization have already stated. Okay, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay. So sorry for interruption. Just a little bit. All right. A clear, thoughtful mission statement provide employee with shared sense of purpose because to set everyone to work together to the same direction with what I have already mentioned by the business owner or by the CEO. For sure, in the big company we have the CEO, so they already align the way how this business will go. So working together will achieve all those mission. Okay. So the characteristic of a good mission statement, okay, to make you uh, know, okay, first, okay, focus on a limited number of goals. Okay, mean here, we must have focus. Even though we can admit that it's a very small part, but to to put something or to go to somewhere that more precise, more clear is much better rather than you go broader, you go to somewhere you didn't know, you didn't familiar. Okay, so you must have limited number of goals. For example, we want to produce the higher quality product, offer the most services, achieve the widest distribution and sell. Okay, example show here, you claim too much. Yeah, as you can see, you want to produce the highest quality product. What kind of product? Offer the more service. What kind of service? Achieve the wider distribution. Every single part of distribution channel you want to involve. In other words, we can derive from this statement. It show you have no focus for sure, and you will invest to something that you are not master. Okay, and that in the service marketing term, they show must uh, involve in anything master of none. Okay, you may involve, but you have not mastered it. Second, they stress the company measures policy and values. Okay, they narrow the range of individual discretion so employees act consistently on important issue. Okay, don't give something so broaden. Okay, all right. Next, okay, what are the characteristics? Third, they define the major competitive sphere within which the company will operate. Okay, what the table 2.1 have. Okay, let me share with you. This is okay, defining competitive territory and boundary in mission statement. Okay. For example, industry. Some company operate only one industry, some only in a set of related industries, some only in industrial goods, consumer goods or services, and some in any industry. For example, given here, Caterpillar is a machinery manufacturer. Okay, focus on the industrial market. John Deere, John Deere operates in the industrial and consumer markets. Caterpillar doesn't involve in other than industrial market. Okay, for sure, there's no people like us bought machinery, for example, tractor, the excavator for your daily use. No. Okay, so they choose industrial market as their focus. If you talk about product and application, okay, example, Saint Medical. This is what US have. Saint Medical, dedicated to developing medical technology and services that put more control in the hands of physicians, and advance the practice of medicine and contribute to successful outcome for every patient. Okay, they talk about medical capability in terms of facility. Okay, so St. Jude have offer a good range of medical equipments. Okay, competent. Okay, the firm identify the range of technological and other core competency it will master and leverage. For example, Japan's NEC. They involve in communications and component to support production of laptop computers, television receivers, and handheld telephones. Okay, they go only to area that they are master, they are expert in it. Okay, all right. So next, okay, the market segment. Okay, the type of market or customer a company will serve. Aston Martin, high performance sport car. There's no such Aston Martin for call it as a car that used by us normal people. Somehow who someone who have the capability, have good in terms of their money, their income might have this kind of car. Okay, vertical. The vertical sphere is a number of channel level from raw material to final product and distribution in which a company will participate. Okay, we can take one example here. Okay, one example, the American Apparel, Dice designs few markets and distribute their clothing apparel from or within the single building. Okay, all come from one center, one premise. Okay, geographical. Okay, the range of region, country, or country group in which a company will operate. Define the geographical sphere. First is about vertical, related to the process, the acquisition process until the distribution process you have done in one roof. Right now we're talking about the geographical. You involve in somewhere that you wanted to. Okay, operate in specific city or state. This is example. Others are multinational like Toyota and Royal Dutch or Shell, which operate more than 100 country. Okay, all right. Okay, let's back to here. Okay, they take long-term view management. Sorry, long-term view management should change their mission only when it ceases to be relevant. Okay, then why your mission statement should be something that can be used quite long time. Okay, not in short, just a short while, your mission become irrelevant. Okay, cannot, because changing mission might influence the way how your workers work, your companies go, where the companies go. Fifth, they are as short, memorable, and meaningful as possible. Okay, better global strategy. That's for example of Samsung. Okay, short, memorable, and meaningful. Okay, mean here the word that you use. Okay, for example, kuku, beyond standard. Just simple word, just two words, beyond standard. How does beyond standard will be communicated to the customer in terms of their offer, in terms of their sales or purchasing experience, in terms of the purchasing process, the service experience and the after sales support should be beyond standard and above than others. Okay. All right. Okay. So we go talking about this one, the SBU. Okay. If you have such huge company, you should have this. You should divide and empower uh, and establish the SBU. Why? Because it can grow. They can plan, and you have dedicated unit which will work to achieve your goals. Okay, the SBU usually related to one product offer to the market. Okay, one major, we call it as a major production. Okay, so they are in auto business or the closing business. Okay, market definition or of a business, however described, the business are superior to product definition. So when you to develop something, to offer something, there must be SBU to work. This is how we view, okay, regarding on from the perspective of product perspective, or another one is market perspective. Okay, there's this example for Petronas. Their business is selling gasoline, selling petrol, diesel. Okay, in the term of marketing, they supply energy. Okay, the result of consume such product. Okay, what the value delivered to the customer, that stated as a market definition. Okay. Okay, defining the market. You sure know what market is it. Okay. Pepsi co-outline could define its target market as everyone who drink a cola beverage, and competitor would therefore be other cola companies. Okay. Now this is how you define your market. Okay. Alright, talking about the SBU, strategic business unit, this is the characteristic. It should be a single business, okay, or something that related together. It has its own competitor for sure, and should be a team to conduct or to work in this unit. Okay, this is an example. Kate Spade, New York. Okay, purposely for young generation. Okay, so assigning resources to each SBU. Okay, when you know what kind of unit you want to establish, you must decide how much to allocate. Okay, and they are obligated to commit and make sure all the resources invested, provided, give a good return to the company. Okay. Okay. This is a strategic planning gap. Okay. I want to share with you what does it mean by the intensive opportunity, the integrating, and also diversification opportunity. Okay, when you talk about something in your industry, in your area, the same market. Okay, If we are talking about the intensive opportunity, if you go something related, more than what you have now, which means you must go something to integrate, or something that beyond, something that unrelated, okay, not related to original or the current business that you involve. Okay, we call it as a diverse opportunity or diversification opportunities. Okay, that is what I have shown here. Okay, yeah, normal for a business to gain more, to gain as much as possible, but somehow you need to consider your resources, your expertise, your capability in handling those uh, development, those opportunity, to make sure your investment will worthwhile, worth it for you. Okay. All right. This is the details. Okay, because you're running out of time. This is example of Starbucks. Okay, they're looking for something related to coffee bean. Okay, very interesting. Okay, the integrated growth. Okay. All right. Downsizing and divesting all the businesses. Okay. Companies must not only develop new business, they must also careful prune, harvest, or divest tired old businesses to release needed resources and reduce costs. Sometimes your business or your unit might not be relevant anymore to the market. Why? Because maybe your offering are not relevant anymore. Your target market shrink. Okay, decline in terms of number. Uh, so you need to consider to phase out all those businesses in order to minimize the cost, or to less, to make sure your investment are not going to somewhere that will give you a loss for sure, not giving so much money, not we call it not profitable anymore. Okay. All right, organization and organizational culture. Okay, it's already talked. We talked about this in the organizational behavior day. Okay, think like we skip this one. You may find by yourself. Okay. Okay, the innovation. Okay, talking about your assignment, you should consider something that profitable for you. I'm not saying that you must run this business, but you should have idea how to plan and how to strategize your business activity, and show the into some certain number that you can convince this business will work, this strategy will work, and this business will successful. Okay, all right. So to get more idea, okay, more idea, it's need discussion. Okay, for sure, to develop a marketing plan, to get new views, fresh views, you should discuss among you. Okay, this is an example where run a business, someone who are older than the others, so giving opportunity for the younger to express their idea, not stalling, or not on talking about your expertise. Somehow your expertise are not relevant anymore. It's become something that you should keep in the museum, because that expertise, that technology that you have already possessed before might be something not demanding anymore. Okay, first, employees who are far removed from company headquarters. Okay, and employee who are new to the industry. Okay, so you must get something. Why? Get ideas is a very crucial part, and also from this idea might contribute something that beneficial to the company. Okay, each group is capable of challenging company orthodoxy and stimulating new ideas. Yes, of course. When you too long reside or work in a company, you develop already the culture. You may have the situation where you avoid or you rejecting new ideas because it's become your practice already. Okay, but your practice might not work well since you are not the group that we call it conquer or having the purchasing power, having the capability to make decision anymore. Okay, you are not the one. Okay, when you decline, you phase out. The number of the elders gone out, the younger and the younger generation comes in. They become what you call it as adult generation, where they possess something new, something current. Should giving them space and time to to share their ideas to make sure the business is successful. Okay, all right. Scenario analysis. Okay, I will tell you how you develop the marketing analysis later, inshallah. In another one session, one dedicated session for developing a marketing plan. Okay, this is we talk about the business mission. Okay, the external environment. Okay, we're talking about the SWOT. We have two parts here: the internal part and also external part. What are the internal part? Is our strength and also our weaknesses. Okay, what the external part or the external environment is opportunity and threat. What happened out there might be opportunity to us, or what happened out there might be threatening and might frighten you to come out and to emerge and to show to the market where you want to involve. Okay. All right, the analysis. Okay. It's quite lengthy. Quite lengthy. You have ready, but you may go. Okay. All right. Okay, this is a sample. Checklist for assessing strength and weaknesses. This is an example. Okay, you might have this one later. You can assess yourself. Okay. For sure, some of you might not involve already. Might not involved in any kind of business. You are the one who, from the start, you know what school is, what the university is. Okay, you are not involving in business. Okay, this when you want to develop marketing plan, you may ask, are we try to develop a real one or try to imagine? Imagine you want to develop a real one and you want to share and become one of the player in the market. Then you should assess this. Okay. Right. The reputation, the market share. Okay. Okay, the goal formulation, the strategy formulation. Okay. This is strategy by Potter's overall cost leadership. Okay. They have three differentiation. What kind of differentiation you want to make? Okay, there are lots of differentiation you can practice and what focus of your business. Okay. Right. Okay, this is product and service alliances, promotion alliances, that's all marketing alliances. Okay, so you can have the alliances if you have business. Some alliances might giving you open up for you to some risk. Okay, for sure. If you want to get good return, high return, there must be challenge that you should face, the risk you should manage. Okay, because everything come with risk. Okay, every kind of business come with risk. There's no such a no risk business. Okay, even fixed investment also have its own risk. Okay, this is alliances between the in the Cricket World Cup. Okay, Adidas, Pepsi, and Microsoft. Partner relationship management. Okay, feedback and control. Okay, we will talk in details. Okay, about marketing plan. Okay, this is a content. All right, this is a basic content you should have. The executive summary, situation analysis. True. We are okay. All right. So can we have this one? And I will go in detail one day. All right. First of all is a summary of overall your plan. Okay. Please, someone please initiate in the group. We have how many people in there? Okay. How many people? Let me check for you. Okay. For sure. I don't want to mention one by one name because this is live session. It's quite privacy, and we will talk later in the group discussion. Okay, but I just mentioned how many numbers are we. Okay, we have 23. Then I believe there's no more. There's no more than this. Okay, 23 is around 4 group. Okay, 4 group in 5 group in 4, 1 group in 3. Okay, 5 group in 4 and 1 group in 3. Okay, please decide which partner you want to choose, and make sure you can communicate among you very well. Okay. All right. So first the summary, and then the letter is a situational analysis, which regarding on your data on sales, the cost, the market, okay, the competitors, okay, very much important. Your competitors, why? Because when you want to develop your positioning statement, you should know what are the competitors' positioning statement as well. Why? Because we want to fill in the gap. We don't want to go or put above them. Okay. When you create something similar to the whatever practice or whatever stated by a competitor, most of the time you may not be the one going to be remembered by the market. Okay, so you should develop yours. All right, so the competitor, the macro environment. Okay, we had the micro, we had the macro. So what are the macro? We had the pestle, the political, economic, social, cultural, the technological, the environment, and also the legal. Okay, so how is the market defined? How big is it? How fast is growing? Okay, the trend. Okay, because you want to jump to that market, you should know how that market behave. Okay, all this information used to carry out a SWOT, which is the analysis. Basically, in a marketing plan, you should develop at least SWOT analysis. Okay, then we go to the marketing strategy. Okay, talking about the mission, marketing, and the financial objective. Okay, the manager should define those group and needs which the market offering are intended to satisfy, which target market you want to attract, okay, as well as the competitive positioning. All this done with input from other organizational area such as purchasing, manufacturing, sales, finance, and human resource. Talking about this, you may divide or delegate the job between your members, okay, members of the group, and each one play their own role. Maybe one become a leader as a business owner or CEO, others on financial, human resource. Go for something that go to the major functions. Okay, human resource, financial, and also operation. Okay, all right. So the financial projection, okay, which means your expectation, how much you will earn from the plan that you already established. Plan you that develop, you should know how much you expect to have, the revenue, okay, the expenses, and also the break-even, mean how much you need to sell to get every cost invested back to the company. That we call it as a break-even. Okay, the control. Okay, how to make sure your plan doing well and monitored accordingly. Okay, why we need control? Also, when talking about the management process, there one role we call it as a controlling, planning, leading, organizing, controlling, PLOC. Still, we have the part called as control. So in marketing plan also have control. Okay, why? Because we don't want anything that come suddenly emerge, suddenly happen to our business. We cannot solve, we cannot decide quickly, and every single action, either we delay the problem, either we quickly solving the problem, it has its own cost. Okay, the role of research, we will go in marketing information system later. Okay, because when you go to study about the market, you should obtain some data that may help or assist the process to develop marketing plan. Yeah, it's not talking about the like social sciences kind of research, but it is related to business. How do you know about your market, where your target location is, and how you make sure the population will help you to gain more profit. This is the way how you conduct that research. Okay, relationship. Okay, you should know about this. Okay, internal and external relationship. Okay, and then after you done your plan, your planning process, then you take your plan into action. Action or put in. I call it as put it live. Okay. All right. It's quite a long time already. I hope you are not boring. Sorry. Okay. Hope you enjoy the session. And once again, I want to remind you, please take care of yourself. Please make sure your hygiene. I mean, here people always mention about wash your hand. Not only hand, but all your head to toe hygiene should be taken care of. Right. Thank you very much. We will meet you again in another live session. And for those who are not having opportunity, you may find us on the LMS link. Okay. See you again. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.